Hello, Juno community. Welcome to another Juno news update where we give you everything that's happening in the Juno network. This week in governance, we had the proposal passed that Core 1 becomes a subDAO. Then we have a proposal right now on chain that's looking to stop spam proposals. In the Commonwealth Forum, we have a proposal that is being discussed about funding the Nebular Summit in Paris. And then in terms of projects, we have an update from Urban Wars and one from WindDAO. So a lot to come. Let's head straight into it. So the proposal to make the Core 1 team into a subDAO has passed. We have been talking about this in last week's episode. But real quick, just this will give a lot of power to the community over the Core 1 funds and also over the team members itself, as the community can now vote to add or remove team members. If you want to do anything like that, what you will need to do is put a proposal onto the Juno chain. So post it in the Commonwealth Forum and go from there. Then on chain right now, we have one proposal that's up for voting, and that's to eliminate spam proposals. And to achieve that, what is proposed is that we would have to deposit 200 Juno right at the moment that the proposal is posted, which could obviously be a problem for community members that might have great ideas but not huge Juno bags liquid. If that is the case, please talk to Core 1 team members. Jake has already said he will always help to make that initial deposit if there is a good idea. And also, if you just post your idea in the Commonwealth Forum and people like it, people give you positive feedback, then I'm sure if you're asking, hey, I need some help with the deposits for a proposal, that will be no issue. So don't worry about that. The Juno community is there to help with that. And with that initial deposit, we can make sure that there wouldn't be as many spam proposals, because especially this week, we had a huge influx of spam proposals, which is a problem. Then on to the discussion that's going on right now in the Commonwealth. We have one proposal that's being discussed, and that's to fund the Nebular Summit in Paris. Nebular Summit is a 2-day conference that also has a hackathon, and it's kind of like a side event to ETH Paris. The team expects to have 600 builders showing up at that Nebular Summit, and they're requesting 60,000 Juno to make Juno the title sponsor of the event. So Juno would be the headline sponsor, and for that, it would sponsor the hackathon and the conference, and obviously also being involved in both of those with speaker slots, with judges at the hackathon, and so on. Then moving on to the project updates, we have Urban Wars that has entered the feature freeze. That means no more features will be added, and the game should be playable very, very soon in early access. At the launch of the game, you will be able to play the campaign and contracts. Contracts are some sort of mini events that give you special tasks and give you the opportunity to earn specific rewards. We have no release date yet for that Urban Wars early access, but it should be very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned with Urban Wars and see what's happening there. We are certainly very, very excited to see more apps, more games and stuff being deployed on the Juno chain. So we're hyped for this. Can't wait for it to being launched. And then the WindDAO update is that the team is proposing to decrease the maximum supply by 25% down to 420 million wind tokens from like 880. This would obviously massively lower the maximum supply, and with that also the inflation, because the time frame in which that maximum supply would be hit would not change. So every year, less tokens have to be emitted in order to reach that lower maximum supply when it's finally there in about 20 years. And the goal with that is obviously to make the wind token more sustainable by lowering the emissions, and also make it more scarce by decreasing the supply. This is up for discussion right now in the wind community. So if you're holding the wind token, make sure that you participate in this discussion and in this decision. And that's already it for this week. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and see you again for another Juno news update very, very soon. Peace out.